It seems like Wamego has played in more overtime games in the history of high school football. How does Wamego High School find themselves in so many overtime games?
I guess that's just kind of how the game goes sometimes. I know that Coach Moody back home, he always has those guys, ready to go for whatever is thrown at them. And he does a great job of just keeping them ready when situations like that come. And I guess, when overtime comes and it's just a part of the game, you got to get it done. And, they've done a great job of getting it done this year and winning most of those overtime games, except for that first one that they did lose. But, yeah, I guess that just it's part of the game and it's how it goes sometimes.
You found yourself in a situation a lot of other kids here have redshirt a year, lost a year, and now back to playing.
Mm-hmm.
Has that changed maybe the way, any technique or the way that you approach the game because of really 2 full years away from the game?
Changing technique, really not so much, but it's just hard to keep your mind in it when you're not really playing games, but it is a great opportunity, and we have all looked at it as a great opportunity to just get better. With the time away from actually playing games, it gave us time to develop more, like what Coach Brown was saying earlier. We got a lot of young guys, and so I feel like that those couple years for myself, even redshirting and then that COVID year, is just really a great time to develop and learn to understand the game better, so that whenever like this year we get back to playing games, we're ready to go.
Maybe talk about the challenges of Emporia State and what Coach is talking about, the fact that they're going to run a lot of plays and play with a lot of tempo. What kind of challenges does that impose on you guys defensively?
Yeah, the tempo is obviously a big factor in just getting lined up every play to get lined up and actually have a chance to play. They like to throw the ball a lot, spread you out like what Coach Brown was saying, and that's going to be a challenge because get a lot of guys in open space, going to have to make open field tackles, and their receivers are pretty athletic. I guess just trying to recreate that tempo in practice, and you really can't get the game situation quite like you can in the games in practice, but trying to do our best to recreate that tempo in practice is going to be big this week, and just getting lined up, knowing our checks and our responsibilities so that we can actually have a chance to play ball.
You mentioned tackling, and at times it's been good, at times maybe not so good. I mean, you feel like you guys are becoming a better tackling team as the season has come along? It seems like with losing the COVID year, that's one area of the game that kind of slipped for a lot of teams.
Right. When you're not actually playing the games and getting the opportunities to make tackles, it's a big challenge because you can only do so much of that in practice. And I feel like throughout the year we have gotten better. Aside from this last game, we did miss a few tackles, but just getting the confidence in actually being able to make those open field tackles. And, we got a lot of young guys, obviously, but, just playing the game and the confidence will come, when you get in there and make those plays. And so I guess just, we've gotten a lot better throughout the year, and we still have a lot of work to do, obviously, but, we're getting there.
You have a game like Saturday where you're already young, but you have some guys go down, and on both sides of the ball, even get younger. But you come through and they make plays and you get a win. What does that do for obviously their confidence, but just the whole team's confidence to have some maybe unknown faces step up in a big game like that to get the victory?
It's big because, like what Coach Brown was saying, it's next man up. So it doesn't matter who goes down. We got to continue to play, and it's great for those guys that get in. Not so great for the guys that go down, but to get more experience and get their feet wet a little bit so that they can have more confidence going forward. It's big because we're still going to lose some guys after this season, and just so they have that experience a little bit and to keep continuing to grow their confidence on the field. So.
Coach Brown mentioned the importance of finishing strong to the season, and I was just wondering from a player perspective, is this something you guys talk about much in the locker room or in practice, or how do you guys approach it yourselves?
The way Coach Brown talks, I feel like the whole team, we really kind of follow what he preaches, and we try to come each day and work to get better. And with the momentum to finish the rest of the season strong going into the off season, it's going to be big because we can win out these next 3 games and finish 7-4, and that looks a lot better than a losing record. So I feel like I feel like, what was I trying to say? It's a big boost, if we can do that and just keep it rolling through the rest of the season. It's going to be big for the off season to, we can do what we can do and to get back to what Fort Hays football is supposed to be about.
What's it going to take for that to happen, team-wise? What's it going to take over the next 3 weeks to pick up 3 more wins?
Just coming in and putting the work in, really believing in what we can do as a team. Putting the work in, whether it's in the film room, the weight room, on the practice field, and really just sticking together as a team. Can't be pointing fingers at nobody. It's offense, defense, and special teams. And I feel like we do a good job of, trying to keep the team together and as close-knit as possible. And, just, keep working each and every day. Don't take it for granted because you never really know when it's going to be over.